Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road, and you're ready to go if you want to. Hey, thanks for joining us today, Holiday Festival Edition. Today we are with Melissa. She is with, tell me the name of this again. I got Centennial
Holiday Craft Show.
Holiday Craft Show. There you go. Yeah. I can't even read my own writing. It's pathetic. Melissa, thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Melissa, give us a little background on you. Where'd you grow up? Talk a little bit about your family and your career.
I am a military brat. I grew up all over the place and settled in Decatur, Alabama, where I went to high school and went to college at the University of North Alabama. Got married and ended up in a roundabout way settling in Franklin, Tennessee. My husband works in Nashville, and it's a perfect location. I have 4 children, which is how I got involved in this show. And now I work as a personal assistant.
Very good.
There's 5 of us in a group, and there's 5 that we work for that are wealthy individuals that just need extra help. So we do some financial things, we do just basic personal things, and I have 4 children. I have a daughter who's 24 that lives out in Austin, Texas. I have a son who's 22, goes to school here in Tennessee. I have a daughter at the University of Alabama, and then I have a senior in high school, which is at Centennial High School, which is how I got involved with this holiday show.
Very good, very good. All right, let's jump into the holiday show. Give us a little 3 questions. First of all, let's start with the date and the time and where it's at. Okay,
it's at Centennial High School, which is on 5050 Mallory Lane. It's right in the middle of Cool Springs. Perfect location. It is the weekend before Thanksgiving and has been for 25 years. So that is November 18th and 19th. It opens to the public. We do have a VIP hour from 8 to 9, and then it opens to the public from 9 to 5. And then on Saturday, 12 to 4. We will have about 200 booths. You name it, we'll have it. And we have some booths outside, actually. We even have some, food trucks and kettle corn and all that kind of fabulous stuff. But we pretty much transformed the school into a holiday market. The kind of the niche of our show is that it has to be handmade.
Okay.
We don't do any MLMs. There's no, they can screen print, and they will screen print T-shirts on site, embroidery on site, anything like that, but it has to be something they've made. It's no buying and reselling from China or, so that's what's neat. That's what's neat about our show. Yeah, we expect about 10,000 people to come through the doors. And so it's quite an event.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's jump into this a little bit. Give us a visual. What is it looking like?
As far as when you walk through the doors?
Yes.
There's going to be vendors. As far as the eye can see, we take over the whole school. In the main gym, we'll have probably, I think there's 85 vendors in there. I mean, they are just, they're everywhere. And so you can walk through the halls. You just kind of walk around leisurely. It's lovely because the kids are involved as well. We have all the students groups. They set up in the cafeteria, but they're also involved in helping with hospitality, helping our vendors with whatever they need. The band is parking all the attendees. It's just really such a neat atmosphere for all the students to be involved. They're so proud of their school, number one. So they love for people to come in from the outside. We're in an area that is a very wealthy. Honestly, we're a very wealthy district, but our school is probably the most diverse. Okay. So it's kind of nice for people to come in and meet the students and get an idea of, our numbers actually mirror the United States. So as diverse as the United States is, so is Centennial High School. So it's just neat when people can come to the doors, meet the students, and then they get to shop. So it's $5 to get in the door. So a very nominal fee, because that's how we make our money, is on people walking through the door and our vendor booth fees, which are very low, very reasonable. And we don't take a cut of anything the vendors sell. The only thing we do is jury them to get them into the show, and then make sure that what they're selling is not anything that they've bought somewhere, that they've actually made it.
Sure. No, that makes good sense. That makes good sense.
Yeah,
All right, now
that's the of our show.
let's jump into smells. What are people going to smell?
Well, Music City Popcorn's there, so I always smell them right off the bat. And then the kettle corn guy's out front. So right when you walk up, we have a neat coffee truck with hot chocolate. And then there'll be spice cider. It's just a gamut. Oh, I love it. And then there's candles vendors, so you can smell all the candles. I mean, it's just a feast for your senses.
No, it sounds like it.
Really,
yeah.
And everybody takes such pride in what they make. So their booths are really cute too. They try to, make it appealing. A lot of our vendors will actually, I don't know if you're familiar with the Junior League does a Christmas Village.
Yep.
It's a really big thing at the fairgrounds. We have several vendors that participate in that, and we have several that participate in Bell Buckle. So that's another big show around, but it's November. We can't really do this outside. So we have to keep it inside, because you just never know what the weather will be like. It's a kind of a crapshoot every year.
Yeah. Well, talk a little bit about your passion for this and your involvement in this. How and why?
Okay, so I've been involved for 10 years. This is my 5th year as the show chairman. I do have a co-chair this year, because I'm rolling out. It's only as long as you have a student there that you can chair it. But this is the largest fundraiser for Centennial. The PTSO puts this on. Last year we raised $54,000, hoping for 60 grand this year. All of it goes back to the school, to the students, and for the teachers. And the teachers fill out grants. So it's kind of a grant request, and they can ask for anything they need. We don't typically fund any sports. It's all mostly academic and the arts.
Right.
But anything that the teachers would need to make their job easier, make their job better, because of our socioeconomic, some of our students can't afford everything. So, maybe a teacher wants to have a set of books for a classroom. Maybe, we need new microphones for the theater department. Maybe we have a transition program at our school that helps with children that have learning disabilities, and this helps them maybe transition to a job. So last year we bought them a dishwasher so that they could, be helpful in learning how to load dishwashers and washing machines and things like that, just so that they can move on. Maybe we have a transition 1 and 2, so students can stay in our school till they're 22. So it's just for funding things like that teachers would need, but maybe the school system doesn't see the value in. They're trying, to fund other things. But this is just a great way for the school and the teachers to get some extra things that they need just to make their jobs a little easier. Yeah. So that's why I'm passionate about it, because this gives the teachers, and they get the freedom to ask for what they want. It's, if they see something that they would like, and it could be as silly as a new chair, but it could be as important, as a book or something that a field trip that they want to take the students on. They just don't have the money to do. We're able to fund a lot of different things with $50,000 that helps the school and the majority of students.
Right. Nope. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Gosh, music, entertainment, background activities, anything else going on like that?
Well, we'll have students doing everything. We'll have the choir will be singing. So it'll be very festive. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. So people are really starting to think about those Christmas gifts. So it's a perfect time. And because everything's kind of unique and different, it's a great way. And we tell the vendors, hey, let's do some $10, $15, $20 gifts, so that when people come through, they can pick up something for, a teacher or, a Sunday school teacher or a neighbor or a friend. So we try to focus on things like that, but the students will all be involved, and they'll be singing, and actually they will make some crafts that they'll make a lot of food so that you can eat while you're here. If you're hungry, they'll have all their, and they like to take orders, and it teaches them kind of the responsibility of the whole business thing. You're going to have to prepare the food. You got to sell the food. They kind of are involved from beginning to end. Yeah.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Very good. Very good. All right. Now listen, you were in the heart of country music, just right there in the
We
midst of
are.
all of it. I always ask these next 2 questions just for fun, and part of my information I compile. I'm going to write a book someday. Not really, but I might, who knows? I want to know, what's the best concert you've ever seen your entire life?
Okay, well, I have to admit that I am a James Taylor fan, which is not country music. And
Okay.
I've seen him several times. I love him. But I just went to see Morgan Wallen, and I
Mhm.
have to say, he put on a show.
Yeah.
Outstanding. I really enjoyed him. And I know his music. You know, I got 4 teenagers. I mean, I know our kids. I know the teenagers. I know the music. But he was very personable. He put on a great concert. I really enjoyed it. And I would see him again.
There you go. There you go. Okay, dead or alive, you get to see one musical act. Who would you see?
Oh, you know what? There's one person I have not seen, Eric Church, live.
Really? Okay. All right.
And honestly, that's odd because my friend is his personal assistant. I've met him. He's a nice guy, but I haven't seen him in concert. He's the one I want to see next. He's on my bucket list.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm going to
That's
see
even better.
Hardy next weekend.
Oh, you'll enjoy that. Yep.
Yeah, I like him. I'm going to see him. I go to a lot of concerts. It's, we're right here. We're 20 minutes from Nashville. I go to the Predators. I go watch the Nashville Predators all the time. We have a new, soccer team. We got the Titans football, and our principal, actually, funny thing, our principal is Dr. Kevin Dyson, who was a Titans football player. He was a professional football player before he went back, got his education, and became a high school principal. So I go to Titans games. I enjoy those. Yeah, but we're so lucky where we're at. We can be, and there's so many neat amphitheaters around here now. They're not just like,
Yeah.
you don't have to go to Bridgestone or go to Nissan. I love Ascend Amphitheater, which is a great little outdoor venue.
Right.
Seats about 2,500. It's the best. I saw Riley Green there not too long ago. Great concert.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I enjoyed him a lot too. And then we have I don't know what the one's called right out here by me. It's probably 20 minutes right down the road, and it's outdoor too. Those are really growing in popularity around here, and it's just so neat to go. And it's not like the big, huge mega ones. I like to sit with just a smaller crowd and enjoy the music. But yeah, we're really lucky.
Very good. Very good. Give us the website or Facebook page where people can find out more information and travel in to visit you guys.
Yes, centennialholidayshow.com. And then if you need to email us, it's centennialholidayshow@gmail.com.
Okay.
And if anybody needs help, email me. I can get you reservations. We actually have a brewery that's located right up on the hill. You could actually walk down the hill and be at the show just like that.
Perfect. Perfect. Melissa, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
You bet. Well, baby, I'm on.